I don't hear yes. No. Yes? Okay. So this is what I'm going to do then. You're going to be so I'm going to change the homework a little bit. I'm not saying there's no homework. There is homework. So what I will say is, what we're going to do is to next week, then the mood page will be due, but whatever you can hand in, showing at least 3 images, meaning not finalized, okay? We're gonna edit it once again together in class. I'll show you other ways to go about it and that kind of thing. Is that fair? Because you guys are getting used to it, okay? Because I'm noticing, I feel like we need to practice a little bit more before we go into homework mode, but just submit what you have, at least 3 images that you have tried to manipulate, and I will know how you, I actually do know how you, if you do it or not. All right, so I have my image here. I figure since it takes so long for me, I'm just gonna drag it in. For those who have a PC, then you have to embed it, okay? Since I have a Mac, and then we're gonna save time, I'm just going to just drop it in. So, I do not see good images here. But I do want this bucket. I don't like this quality. So just one thing, some of you have noticed that it's not easy for you to save the images in the preview. So what you do is right click, and you can do open image by itself in a new tab. That will give you a better quality image anyways. That will be like the original, what they uploaded in the website. So you can now really, it's just a little bit better. So you can see that. So now, you can see my image right now, and I'm like, oh, I just want this. That's perfect. I just want the pocket. Now, Kurt Cobain right now, let me show you. So let's just put it this way. I want Kurt Cobain to be on top of the platter, correct? Look at your layers. Look where is the order. I need you to get used to looking at the layers. If you're not sure where your layers are at, go to Window, go to Layers. It will show up on your side, on your right-hand side. So what you're gonna do is like you're gonna click and drag the layer that you want. You see the difference? I have changed the order already. So now I'm gonna put him here. But I'm deciding that maybe I only want him in the picture. I don't want the background. I just want him, correct? How do I do that? You go to 1, which is your quick selection tool. So it's like, if you're not sure where it's at, press W, and it will select it for you. That's not what it, and then right here, right on top, you see where my cursor is at? Look at it. Select subject. Making sure you're in the right layer you want to work in, select subject. And just let AI do its thing. You see, it's processing. Look what happened. It selected Kurt Cobain for me already. Okay? You see that? I'm going to do it again. I just want to select one subject. I want to select him. I don't want to do it. I don't want to erase things around him. I just want to do it the fast way, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to look for 1 or quick selection tool. If you click and press, you'll notice there's more options. But that's okay. The only thing we want is once we get to the one side of things, we want to select subject right above, making sure it's the right layer that we're working on. Click on it. Done. Once I do that, you notice it selected it for me, correct? I want to erase everything around him. Right now, selecting the inside. I want to select the outside. So when that happens, I need to do Shift, Control, I. You notice the difference of my selection already, correct? Yes? So let's go back. I selected the inside. I don't want to erase him. I want to erase around him. So that will be Shift, Control, I, or Shift, Command, I, and then press Delete. Done. Now, I still have the selection. To get rid of the selection, you can just click anywhere else outside of your page. Or the shortcut is actually Control D. Done. Now, I want him at the bottom of my page. So I drag him all the way to my bottom of my page. But I've noticed, oh my goodness, I don't think I erased it correctly. I have some lines. There's other ways to erase. You see right here, right underneath selection tool, there's your marquee or rectangular tool. Click on it. Make sure you're in the right layer. This is Kurt Cobain. Make sure I click on it. Now my marquee is, I click and drag what I don't want and erase. Click and drag what I don't want and erase. He is done. Make sure I save. Going back to it. Let me put another image so we practice a little bit more. What else do I want? So far so good, everybody? Yes? I'm just gonna keep going if no one says anything. Yeah? All right, going back and we're gonna review. How do we do images? So we go into control. If the image is not very good, or high resolution when you preview it, you can always control. Open image in new tab by itself. That's a much bigger image at this point. And you can click and drag if you have a Mac. I already showed the steps on how to do it in a PC. Now we have it here. We click around. But you know what? I don't want the white background on this. What do? We go to 1 again, or you press W to find it in your icons, and it will show up really quickly. Go to Select Subject right here. Where's my cursor? You see that Select Subject? Let it load. And like I said, it's selecting the inside of the image, not the outside of the image, okay? I want to erase around the image. So I do Shift Command I to inverse my selection and press delete. To get out of this selection, I click anywhere around it. Shift Command I or Shift Control I. So let me do it again. Huh? I will check your, are you in the right layer? Make sure you're in the right layer. If you're not on the right layer, or let's just put it this way, let me show you what happens. If I'm in this layer of Kurt Cobain, but I have this selection, it's gonna erase Kurt Cobain. You understand that? So I'm gonna go around, but either way, make sure you're in the right selection or you don't have any other toggles into it, and I'll show you. So then we go Shift Command I, delete, take it out or click anywhere to deselect, and then you're gonna select again. Now, I want this denim to be all the way at the bottom. I'm gonna make it, I just want textures. When I click very big, how do I change the order of my layers? I click my layer, click, hold, and drag to where I don't want it to be. Done. Look what happened to my mood page now. It went from having nothing at all to now you understand when you look at it, it's grunge. Yes or no? I need you to go, and there's 3 images only right now. That's where I want you to go ahead at right now. I want you to, now let's just say, I show you how to erase by marquee, correct? Let's just say I wanna just erase sections. I click and drag and delete. I have shown you Select Subject, I have shown you marquee, correct? The next one, there's many, so the thing about Photoshop, there are many ways to do one thing. Yes?
What happens if you don't see one of the tools?
Might be hidden. It might be hidden. So this is the thing. If you see maybe quick selection, you can press W and it will do it for you. Now, sometimes the tools like to be hidden because if you click and press, look what happens. You see that? It has other tools beneath those tools. So you have to be careful. Now let's just say let me show you another way. I want to have an orange and black stripe because I want to. Let's do an orange and black striped shirt because I feel like that's grunge. Now, yeah, this is good. I want it to look a little rugged. Same thing, if you're not really able to drag it out or it's not really working to drag it out, you always right click, open image in new tab, and you can I'm dragging it into my Photoshop file for PCs. You have to save it and then embed it, okay? So you see how I just did it. Select tool, make it bigger, correct? I want to get rid of this. Yes, this part. I just want to let's just say I don't want to use select subject right now. Underneath your marquee tool, there is a tool called lasso. If you click and drag, click and hold, you'll see different lasso versions of each other. The shortcut for lasso is L. So what you can do is, I just want the magnetic one. So if you can see it, I just drag, click, click. It's like, think of it as scissors. You're doing a really fast shape. And then you just select what you don't want and delete. That's that, okay? Yeah, just backspace for a lot of people. So then let's just put this here. I just want the stripies going diagonally. And that's it, done. Sometimes that's what happens. And you can see now, it's looking like it has more texture, correct? That's what I want you to focus on in the homework. And today, I want to see you guys trying to erase around the subject, enlarging images, cutting things out, erasing things what you need. Of course, there's the erase tool, which is also E. But the thing is that if you erase around the image, it takes forever, okay? You can always use it. But for now, I think for images that make it much faster is the one tool, which is select subject, the lasso tool, and then the marquee tool, okay? Try to keep it, like I said, what the homework does do next week is like the beginning of your mood page. We will finish it in class. So everyone can be in the same page, okay? Yes? I hear yes? Okay, perfect.